Hello everyone, this is Crimson Steel, and today I'd like to talk to you about a new fan-made cards that I created called the Chessmate cards. Chessmate is a reference to how checkmate means to win in chess, and chess because each one of the creatures is either a monster that is representing, like, say, a pawn in chess, or a strategy in chess. And the white pieces represent the monsters, while the black pieces tend to represent the spells or traps. Now, the first card I'd like to talk to you about is Chessmate Pawn. It is a light attribute monster that's level 2. It is a warrior and effect type monster, and its ability is, once per turn you may set this card's attack points to 0 this turn. Give one level 4 or lower Chessmate monster 1000 attack points until the end phase of this turn. This is basically a buff card. It will buff other monsters. And since it's level 2, it's probably the most basic one, and you kind of want to get out as many of these as you can. The next card I'd like to demonstrate is Chessmate Knight. I created this card with the intentions of the abilities of a knight, which is to jump over other monsters. So, I gave the Chessmate Knight the effect of, if your opponent controls no monsters with higher attack points, then Chessmate Knight can attack your opponent directly. However, when this monster attacks your opponent directly, its attack becomes 1500 during damage calculation. Thus meaning that if it has higher attack points than all your other monsters, it can attack your opponent directly. However, if it does attack, it can only deal its original amount of damage. Its attack points is 1500, and its defense points is 1000. It's a warrior effect type, and its attribute is light. It's level 3, and yeah. Next card is the Checkmate Bishop. Chessmate Bishop is a level 4 light attribute monster, which is a spellcaster effect. And its ability is, once per turn you may pay 600 life points, add one Chessmate card from your graveyard to your hand. This is meant to bring back cards that you may have destroyed or may have been destroyed by your opponent. Its attack is 1600 and its defense is 2000. The next card I would like to show is the Chessmate Castle. Chessmate Castle is a rock warrior effect, and it is the only Chessmate card to have the attribute of Earth. It is a level 5, and its ability is, if a Chessmate monster you control is attacked by an opponent's monster, this becomes a new attack target. If this monster is attacked by an opponent's monster, this changes to defense position. Kind of like how in chess, the castle can protect other pieces, which is most notably its ability to protect or switch places with the king. Its attack is 2200 and its defense is 2400. Up next is the Chessmate Queen. Chessmate Queen is a level 8 spellcaster warrior effect, and its attribute is light. If a monster attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing damage to your opponent. If this monster deals damage to your opponent, destroy one spell or trap card your opponent controls. So it is capable of eliminating spell and trap cards, while also dealing damage to your opponent if they place cards in defense mode. Its attack is 2800 and its defense is 3000. Next card is the spells and the traps. Let's start things off with Chessmate Rivalry. Chessmate Rivalry is a card that boasts both the attack of a monster during either player's first attack, meaning that the first monster to attack during either player's turn gains 300 attack points. Of course, this is only during the damage calculation, meaning that it won't consistently boost other monsters just for attacking first. It's an infinite trap card, and it is pretty good. And kind of like a rivalry will make a game more intense, this card will make the game more intense. It also requires a bit of strategy. Next card I'd like to show is Chessmate Cheat. This is cheating without cheating. It destroys 2 monsters your opponent controls with more attack points than target chessmate monster. Your opponent gains 100 life points times the combined level of the destroyed monsters. Basically meaning that you can destroy 2 monsters that have higher attack points than a chessmate monster, which why wouldn't you want to do that? And it gives your opponent life points, meaning that it is kind of a debuff, but you'd probably want to use this to destroy 2 really powerful monsters that your opponent controls. Next up is Chessmate Dark Set. Chessmate Dark Set is an infinite trap card, and its effect is all chessmate monsters count as dark attribute monsters. If a chessmate monster is destroyed by card effect, your opponent is dealt 200 points of damage. You cannot activate this card if chessmate enchanted set is face up on the field. This is a reference to the black chess pieces, and it also punishes your opponent for not battling, but instead resorting to other means to eliminate cards. Up next, it is Chessmate Enchanted Set, which is a reference to the white pieces. It is all chessmate monsters count as light attribute monsters. When chessmate monster is destroyed by card effect, gain 200 life points. You can activate this card if Chessmate Dark Set is face up on the field, which is a reference to the white pieces, as I said, as well as it is capable of boosting you as a punishment for your opponent destroying cards without battling. Up next is Chessmate War. Chessmate War is a trap, and when your opponent declares an attack, you may special summon 1 level 3 or less chessmate monster from your hand. It becomes the new attack target. This is kind of like how you can use other pieces to protect other pieces. For instance, you might want to sacrifice your knight to save, say, a queen. And that is Chessmate War. Up next is the field spell, Chessmate World, and its effect is, during your standby phase, you may special summon 1 chessmate pawn from your deck or graveyard. Chessmate's monsters can't be destroyed by monsters with the same attack points. Meaning that if a monster with the same attack points attacks a chessmate monster, it will destroy the attacking monster and leave the chessmate monster unharmed, which can be quite the advantage for chessmate monsters. Also, it is really good for bringing out pawns, which, as I said, are very important in the game. Up next is Chessmate Promotion. Chessmate Promotion. Its effect is destroy 1 chessmate pawn on your field, special summon 1 chessmate monster from your graveyard. It's basically a chessmate bishop, except for it can't bring back chessmate spells and traps. Up next is Chessmate Check. Target 1 monster your opponent controls, banish it from the game until your opponent's end phase. Kind of like how in chess, a check doesn't exactly ensure that your opponent will lose their king. It's basically a temporary elimination. Up next, Chessmate Checkmate. It is a ritual spell, and its effect is, you must tribute 3 chessmate monsters to activate this card. Ritual summon 1 chessmate king from your extra deck. You can only activate 1 chessmate checkmate per game, meaning that you can only bring out 1 chessmate king per game. Up next, Chessmate En Passant. All chessmate pawns gain 1,000 attack points this turn. It is just meant to boost the pawns. However, this will not boost the pawns' buff that they will give other chessmate pieces. Up next is the almighty Chessmate King. Chessmate King. It is a ritual effect spellcaster, and it has the ability. This card can only be summoned with the ritual spell card Chessmate Checkmate. When this card is summoned, you may special summon 1 chessmate monster you sacrifice to summon this card. This card can be destroyed by card effects. If this card is destroyed, you lose the game. Kind of like how in chess, if your king's gone, you lose. And that is all of the chessmate cards that I want to show today. Bye-bye. Take care.